Hi guys, let's watch this video.
Can we talk about comparison? Because one of the greatest ways the enemy steals your joy is through comparison. You attend a marriage, they ask you, when are we coming for your own marriage? They're comparing you now to the person that just married. You've come for baby dedication. When are we going to have your own baby? You don't even know how to answer them. You know what I mean. And without knowing, we look at another woman and subconsciously we're comparing. And suddenly, your life doesn't look as good. Because until you looked at her, you thought you had it together now. You know what I'm talking about? It's when you start looking at another one. You see her marriage. You see her children. You see the car she's driving. You see the job she now has. You see her career. You see her ministry. You see the holiday pictures. You see the testimony. And then social media can make it worse. You see pictures, but you didn't see the process. You see the wedding, but you didn't see the waiting behind until it happened. You see the promotion, but you didn't see the preparation the person went through. You see the testimony, but you didn't see the tears. And you begin to ask, when will my own turn come? When will this marriage become better? When will I stop struggling financially? When will I get married? When will this business grow? When will I have my own child? When will I get that opportunity? When will I finally feel like I am who I am supposed to be? In short, God, when? Then you start saying, am I your stepchild? God, when? Am I a teacup? God, when? Am I an outcast? God, when? You know what I'm talking about. And you say, God, when? But this morning, Jesus is going to speak to all of that. Because another woman's testimony is not evidence that God has forgotten you. Her chapter 20 is not proof that your chapter 5 is a failure. You are seeing chapter 20 in the second volume of her book. Meanwhile, you're on chapter 5 in your first volume. How can you compare? Bible tells us they that compare themselves are not wise. So we're comparing. Don't compare yourself with Pastor Twain. Don't compare yourself with me. You have not carried the cross I've carried though. Don't near me. I'm telling you, don't near me. Don't compare yourself with me. If you are 33, I have done many more decades than you. For goodness sake, in my mid-50s, I better be showing what I have done with 55 years of my life. So if you are 23, don't say you want to wear the earring I'm wearing. When you are 55, you can look for the earring. I'm just saying, even if you want to compare, know what you're comparing with. It's like you now, you want to start comparing yourself to a man. There is no need, because it's not at par. And sometimes this comparison really gets in the way. And comparison makes you anxious because you are looking sideways instead of looking upwards to Jesus. You are looking sideways instead of looking ahead of you. Tell me, how can you get where you are going to when you are looking sideways? Of course you will be distracted. Of course you will fall down. Of course you will be by the wayside. Of course you will get something wrong. You can't look sideways and be going forward. So please don't compare your behind the scenes with somebody else's highlight reel moments. People don't bring out the dirty linen. The person that received a slap in the morning did not post it. They will just post the flowers that are showing sorry. So, your assignment does not have to look like hers. God is not writing identical stories. Your timing does not have to be her timing. Your journey is not her journey. And you don't need her approval for your destiny. So why are you looking left and right and comparing? Run your race that is set before you. You don't have to become her. All you need to be is who God called you to be. So stop asking, why is she ahead? Why don't you say, God, what are you asking of me? Some women have been labeled too long. They label you too young, too old, too single, too divorced, too inexperienced, too far gone, too late, too broken, too not enough. You know what I'm talking about? A label somewhere. But let me announce to you, heaven has a different vocabulary for you. Chosen, special, called, redeemed, forgiven, his, equipped, loved. Heaven has a different vocabulary for you. That's who you are. Your identity is not determined by your bank account or by your marital status or by the car you're driving or by the job you work or by who says you are who they think you are. Your identity is not determined by the applaud you get. Your identity begins with who you are, and you belong to Christ. Look at somebody and say, I know who I am. Tinaj got it right. I know who I... Amen.
Stop comparing. Stop comparing, guys. I know it's not easy, I know. I'm human. We're humans. We feel it in our flesh. We feel it in our souls. Our emotions sometimes get the best of us. But we have to try to stop comparing. You have to. Whenever things happen from people around you, they're celebrating, they're rejoicing. Please and please join them. Be happy for them. Sow the seed of joy and happiness into what has happened for those people, because yours is on the way. Yours is in the timeline, all right? Your chapter 10 shouldn't be compared with their chapter 25 or 35. No. Your volume 1 shouldn't be compared with them than their volume 2. So please and please, don't compare yourself. They say comparison is the thief of joy. The Bible also puts it in this way. He says, those that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. There is no wisdom in comparison. When you see them doing well, rejoice with them, congratulate them, celebrate with them, because yours is on the line. Yours is coming, and it's going to come in a grand style that you cannot even imagine. As the Bible puts it, all things work together. All things. The disappointments, the setbacks, the delays, the dragging, the downtimes, all, they work together for good, for they that love God. And I know you love God, so just have faith. Hang in there. Your time is coming, and you too will be celebrated. Until I see you some other time. Take care.